Hey guys, welcome to wazowskitv recaps channel. Today I'm going to recap a 2021 animated film called Raya and the Last Dragon. There are heavy spoilers ahead, so watch out and take care. 50 years passed, Kumandra was a prosperous land when evil spirits called the Druun began to destroy everything. They absorbed souls, turning those into stone. Eventually, the dragons of Kumandra used what was left of their magic to create an orb that warded off the Druun and restored everyone to life, except the dragons who remained turned to stone. The people all wanted the orb's power, which ultimately divided them into tribes based on their placement of a giant river made to resemble a dragon. Fang, heart, tail, spine, and talon. Heart tribe acquired the orb and has been guarding it ever since. Chief Benja of the Heart tribe has been training his daughter Raya to guard the orb. Despite this, he still believes that all the nations will set aside their differences and become Kumandra again. He resolves to invite all the nations over for a feast. Raya ends up befriending the daughter of Chief Virana of the Fang tribe, Namari, due to their shared interest in dragons. Namari gives Raya a dragon pendant, and she, in return, shows her the location of the orb. However, Namari betrays Raya, and soon the Fang tribe attempt to steal the orb. The rest of the tribes find out, and a fight breaks out, resulting in the orb smashing to pieces. The Druun suddenly reawaken as each of the tribes steal a piece. Raya tries to rescue Benja, but he tells her to flee with the piece she has, as he turns to stone. 6 years later, Raya has been searching for the end of a stream to summon Sisu, the dragon who supposedly created the orb and the only surviving member of the species, to help her recover the missing orb pieces. She ends up in what is left of the desert-like Hill tribe and manages to summon Sisu. She admits that she did not create the orb and that her older sibling did, but finds that she can use their powers when she holds on to a piece. They find what is left of the Tail Temple and recover the second piece, with Sisu now gaining the ability to turn into a human. They encounter Namari and her tribe, but the two manage to escape on a boat driven by a young tycoon named Bon, who had lost his family to the Druun. Despite Bon being friendly, Raya refuses to reveal that Sisu is a dragon, nor tell him of her quest, confusing Sisu. They arrive at the Talon tribe, who have built their homes over the water to protect themselves against the Druun, as Raya tries to find their leader so that she can reclaim the orb piece. While out in town, Raya encounters a con baby named Little Noi and her trio of monkey-like companions, the Unks, who adopted her after her mother was lost to the Druun. After a chase, Raya decides to hire them to help her. Sisu goes into town to look for a gift, as she thinks that it's better than fight, only to run into the real tribe leader who threatens her. Raya rescues her and reclaims the piece, allowing Sisu to discharge fog and make it back to Bon, with Noi and the Unks joining them. The group arrived at the Spine tribe with Raya and Sisu, attempting to enter the village. They are caught by Tong, a fearsome warrior who actually does not know what to do with them. Their friends break in and free them, where they are informed of Namari's arrival. Realizing Tong is the only survivor of Spine, Raya pleads with him to assist her friends to escape while she stalls Namari. Raya engages in a fight with Namari and is almost defeated. However, Sisu reverts to her dragon form and fends off Namari and the Fang tribe. Before leaving, Namari is moved by the appearance of Sisu. She returns to Virana to tell her, but she instead demands that she reclaim the pieces and the dragon, as she fears that the other tribes will try to take what they have. Back at the boat, Raya finally comes clean to her party about Sisu, and they agree to work together, with Tong giving the orb piece he had been guarding and allowing Sisu to gain the ability to summon the rings. As they get close to the Fang tribe, Raya suggests breaking in to reclaim the final piece, but Sisu suggests giving them a gift and asking it back. When Raya refuses, Sisu takes her back to what is left of the Heart tribe and reveals the fate of her siblings. While Sisu did not create the orb, her siblings trusted her enough to do the right thing with it. Raya gives in and decides to give Namari the dragon pendant as a peace offering, so that she can rejoin the rest of the orb piece. Raya and Sisu meet privately with Namari, but as soon as she shows the remainder of the orb pieces, Namari holds a crossbow to them. Sisu tries to talk her down, but Raya, sensing that Namari will shoot, attacks her, causing Sisu to get hit by the arrow and falls into a river. Namari flees at the water, which protects the Fang tribe against the Druun, begins to recede. The Fang tribe is attacked by the Druun as Raya enters to confront Namari, who is grieving Virana's fate at the hands of the Druun. The two fight while Tong, Bon, Noi, and the Onjs rescue the people from the Druun. Raya prepares to strike down Namari, but she tells her that she has lost everything and does not care anymore. Raya comes to her senses and she goes to help her friends. Namari in turn helps the group using her orb piece. As the pieces start losing power, they fall into a pit and are surrounded by the Druun. Raya tells them that they need to put the pieces together, but her friends refuse to help Namari. To show her faith, Raya puts her piece down and allows the Druun to take her. One by one, the rest follow, with Namari putting the pieces together and getting consumed by the Druun afterward. The plan works and the Druun are beaten as everyone is brought back to life. The dragons are also brought back to life as they revive Sisu, who thanks Raya for trusting others. Everyone returns to their significant others as Raya returns home to be reunited with Benji. She introduced him to Sisu as all the tribes come together peacefully to celebrate. With this, the movie ends. Hope you enjoyed the recap. See you soon with the recap of a new movie. Till then, stay happy and chill out.